As I stood above a sunken ship, I could barely comprehend what happened here on December 7th, 1941. I stood there and looked at it for a little longer, and I realized why this day would forever live in infamy. 2,400 Americans died and 1,000 more were wounded. And also, this event brought us into World War II. As an American citizen, I believe everyone that lives in America should know the true meaning behind this attack. Today, I'm going to inform you about the events leading up to the bombing of Pearl Harbor, the actual attack, and the aftermath of it. Before the bombing, the United States' relationship with Japan was not great. So basically, there was a Great Depression going on, and Japan had to do something to keep their economy stable. So they made an executive decision to invade China to take their resources. At this time, we were allied with China, so we did not like this at all. This was a bad move on from Japan, but they had to do it. So we fired back. We put up economic sanctions and oil embargoes on them, and this was horrible for the Japanese economy. Actually, according to History.com, not only would this destroy the Japanese economy, but it would put its military at a literal standstill. This left, obviously, Japan with a plan to attack America. So, the thing about Pearl Harbor and its location, we did not believe Japan would attack there. We believed maybe an attack from Japan would happen, but not there because we couldn't believe they had the resources to get there. And that left us undefended. So we were unprepared for that. Also, all of the Pacific Fleet were there, most of it. Most of it was there, so it was a perfect target for Japan, and they even hit at a decent time that would throw us off guard even more, 8 a.m. So at 8 a.m., the Japanese started bombing the fleet. During the fleet, when they were bombing the fleet, they also bombed the airfields there. And according to Britannica, over 180 aircraft was destroyed. 180 planes. And with that, 18 ships were sunk in total. Most of the people that died there were on the ships, and they either got trapped, sunk and drowned, or burned on fire from the bombing. The U.S. tried their best to defend, but obviously we weren't prepared enough, and we couldn't inflict much damage on them, or at least as much as they inflicted on us. The Japanese destroyed so much of the Pacific Fleet. Here's a picture of it during the bombing. As you can see, this is across the harbor. It's getting destroyed, and I'm sure as much people living in Hawaii at this time tried to help as much as they can. But lucky for us, our aircraft carriers were not in the harbor at the time of the bombing, and the Japan missed our oil storages and our repair fields, so we could rebound very quickly. And after the day of the attack, we immediately went into the war. And before the attack, we wanted to stay away from the war as much as possible because of the World War I. It was horrible for us. But after an attack on U.S. soil, most opinions changed, and we felt like it was time to join. So, with our remaining aircraft, we took our ships to the Battle of Midway to beat Japan. And according to Malasia, this was a turning point for the Pacific War for us. Japan made a big mistake going up against us because we ended up winning the war and all. This is a picture of nowadays Pearl Harbor. If you ever get a chance to go to Hawaii, and you need to go to Pearl Harbor to pay respect to the thousands of Americans that lost their lives that day.